So welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining this first of the summer community call, I would say, and you can feel it already, right? I mean, I'll be alone in this one. It's first in the history of the making, but it's okay because some people are having their well-deserved holidays. Magnus is in a conference at the moment. Yeah, everybody is busy doing something, and I feel pretty confident also doing this. It's the 10th edition, so we got a lot of experience in doing this, and I already know you, and I feel really relaxed with you, all you guys. Let me go shortly over the agenda so you get to know what we're going to be speaking and why we gathered today. This month for those of you who follow, and most of you follow, of course, I know this, has been very eventful in terms of announcing partnerships. And we get partnerships with Bloom, TAC, Aurora. I'll go more into details later on to show you why those projects are important for us. Also, we get the opportunity to give whitelist to some of our members for the TACMAN NFT drop, and those of you who got the NFT will be able to get a special TACMAN role. This month, we also got the crazy genius creation of Mr. Almighty Rahil that created the Yap bot. It provoked some controversy, but later we can look at it and see why actually is really important for us and how it's helping the community grow. And yeah, let me close those comments here so I can get to see how many of you are already. We also are really near the release of the mascot. Okay, I was thinking to release to make a review today, but I'll leave this like an official campaign we can do. Some of you guys have already seen it, and this is named the Pirates. Of course, those people are in advance because they're the most involved people. So we got to ask them for their opinion about how things are going and whether they like it or not. And we tried some iterations with the designer who is between us. Actually, I see him, Abdullah. And to see whether those suggestions really make sense and whether they're aligned with our brand. So, and the review will be made, I guess, the beginning of next month, whenever this is like final versions are locked. So it's pretty cool. And what else we got? Yeah, we have some new members joining the Pirate Club for their contributions and continuous support. Also, they're unlocking the role with either with invites or by other means, like climbing this ladder with the points. So that's what I can say. We're gonna see who are the people that were most active. So stay with us till the end, of course. I mean, actually, it's not till in the end, but yeah, I can reveal this to you a little bit later. We have one pirate and one Lauscher role that goes to the people that contribute the most this month. And of course, we get some developments on the background. We're making a new website. So I wanted to update you on this a little bit. It's going to help with the onboarding of new customers and give more visibility. Like the moment now we are already deployed, and as you see, start onboarding more and more partners. So this new website is specifically designed for this to make the whole process of those partners more easy, so they can get to learn quicker about what we're doing with the product page and things like this. So if things go as planned, the website will be live either by the end of next month or in the beginning of August. On something we're working for some time now. And yeah, that's the overview. So we got a lot of partnerships, as you've seen, some media coverage also, because of your act, you get the attention of the media also. And yeah, those deployments. So let me go through a little bit more in details, like the partnership with Bloom, why it's important for us. with this partnership, we are bringing trust to RWA and DeFi. So Plume brings the real world assets like bonds and real estate on chain, and Blocksense make their pricing verifiable and transparent. So together we run financial data into auditable, compliant, and scalable on-chain product, unlocking DeFi that institutions can trust. We can call it like a proof-based finance, okay? And it's really important for in general, RWA is seen as a huge opportunity for the whole blockchain space, and any project that is in the space, it's going to bring more new customers, bringing already their existing business on chain. So we are very happy to be coordinating, cooperating with Plume on this. Another partnership that I'm sure you did not miss is the TAC. They'll be using our verifiable price feeds to power their EVM compatible layer 1, which is built to bring Ethereum dApps into Telegram ecosystem. It's hard to explain or imagine even the importance of integrating those systems together, and the gap between blockchain, the Tone network, and Ethereum to make work existing Telegram client members already with the blockchain technology and giving them the opportunities is definitely amazing. And also we got the Aurora partnership that came this month, which the Aurora team will be using our verifiable. This word is amazing. This is the core of what Blocksense is, right? The verifiable price feeds to support their DeFi applications on their EVM compatible layer built on top of Near protocol. That's on the partnerships that we got on technical integrations, and this lead to media appearance like an article desk. They You Today and Coinpedia, and those media they outlined and highlight the role of Blocksense in the future of DeFi and the consensus mechanism that we are developing that's really novel, like the shelling coin mechanism. Many of you have probably seen the articles already about it that we write, but yeah, you can go and check again what the media says about it and learn more. That's truly revolutionary what this consensus we are trying to achieve with this consensus algorithm. I'm very happy that I'm part of this development. And once again, I want to greet all the new members that joined now. I see we're already 72 people. I'm super happy to have you guys here on this, for me, really hot summer day. So it's one of the greatest pleasures for me is meeting the community. And during the last call, you did not see me because I was in the background, but you could get to know all the founders and the BD team, also product in the Magnus. So this was really important, I would say, just to coordinate everything. And today, as you can see, I have the stage for myself, and the pleasure to be with all of you here in this call. What else we had, guys? I mean, beside those media appearances, Magnus was speaking yesterday in an AMA with Farus, and he was explaining how we provide essential data and tooling, powering again the future of RWA and Farus. So you see, no matter the project, I mean, everybody has space and a reason to exist, and all projects will be tackling different problems, and they will tackle them in different ways. And I'm very happy that Blocksense is able to serve all those needs. And this is how the protocol is designed. So I'm really bullish on this and really happy to see it. On the other hand, Martin was speaking on another podcast that was AMA actually. behind the stack with the Aurora team. And yeah, they were speaking again about the importance of the whole ecosystem and how we can support each other. We had amazing poker nights for all of you poker maniacs, I would say now, based on what we see. I'm very happy that since we've grown into a larger community, we had poker nights with one with Caldera, one with Guide, Sion, Anoma, and more actually to come. Some of you contributed to the, let's say, to this partnership to happen. Just maybe sometimes by mentioning those teams or whatever. But yeah, I'm really happy we get to partner with nice teams and have fun together. Bringing blockchain communities, like it's an amazing mission I see. There's no need to fight who is better. We just have fun being together, support each other. So, and of course, more partners on the technical side and also on the also in the community side will be coming as we are growing. Our community is growing. We are more and more important, and so everyone now wants to make events with us, which is normal, and we also like it. So this is a great way to do it. Let me see on the community updates. Maybe I'll check if you guys had some questions. Normally I ask Rahil to gather your questions, but let me see how things are going. Everybody's amazing. It's cool. Okay, I'll let you guys in the end of this call. There are already around 10 questions, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to answer all those questions, but we can gather some more questions and try to answer as many as possible. So on the community side, each one of you are absolutely amazing. And what I said earlier, there's all the holders of TACMAN. They will get a special role. I am not informed when this will happen, so it's like a surprise, but I'm sure pretty soon, because now, yeah, I see some guys NFT. Actually, they use the traits of Blocksense as I did myself. Happy to see this in some of you. And you guys gonna get this special role, of course. And okay, my note here is the Yap bot and its community engagement role. But one thing I'd like to clarify, because when the Yap bot was introduced, some of you didn't like it. Some of you were asking, what's the purpose of this leaderboard if it's going to zero each week? What are those going to serve? And okay, let me answer those questions. So no worries. The goal with the Yap board being bring to zero is so when new people join, they get also excited and they're part of this competition. They can be on the board of the week or the bi-weekly board. This kind of makes sense, right? But all the points that you guys gather from before, they are still kept in a file, and nothing is lost. Okay, we have mentioned this many times in the past. We keep track of all your contributions, activities, and your rewards will be rewarded based on your contributions, of course. And the Yapbot is a great way for those of you who are still wondering what's the purpose, to educate each other. Like, there are new members in the community. Some of you have been with us for quite some time now. Doing right, so it's very easy because you put some effort to transfer this effort to the people that are asking questions, that want to learn about the product, and to get rewarded for it. Like, this happens automatically. When I said we have an eye on your contribution, this is a great way because it's automated. There's no thank you, man. There's no way to for this to be lost. Okay, so this is absolutely transparent and it's a great way to do it. This is what I like. And yeah, so the Yapbot is amazing. It's something unique also to Blocksense. There are no many communities that are doing it. It can also track and consume X. So You just need to paste your post in the special channel, and the bot will see whether your post was good or not. There's no fun in trying to cheat only to get the points, right? I mean, this sounds like, okay, we game the system, but in the end of the day, this is a tool to help us learn and to reward those who are like providing accurate answers. And with the time, everyone reading those comments, you'll be like having the view of what's going on, what is Blocksense, which is kind of complex system, but yeah, it's not something that you cannot learn. And actually, that's the goal also of this community: to support each other, to learn from each other, and to grow. And I can tell you, I've been in this project from the very beginning, and I learned many things. But I came into this position because I've been in other projects in the past, and I've been in the space, and I learned terms and how things work. And this helps me to be here today and to understand what Blocksense is doing and how things are working, and to see also our project and to understand whether they are valuable for us or not, and to decide whether we make partnerships with them. I'm not always the one that is deciding whether we make partnership with projects, of course. It's the team. But on the community side, it's me and Rahil, basically. So, yeah, it's good that we have some understanding about how things work. And I move to the next point, which is the mascot. And for now, it stays like a little bit a secret. I mentioned it earlier, but I won't do the official reveal today because, yeah, I did not confirm whether the version that we shared is locked and this is what is going to be. And I'm just announcing it's going to happen very, very soon. I'm happy how people like react on the picture, the image, the mascot. It was well received, so pretty cool. It's part of our identity. And we move into the part of recognizing the effort of you, the community members, and those of you who've been the most active. There are many people I can mention: Gorilla Abdullah and Hong An. People that I know by their contributions. Idris also, he joined recently the Pirate Club. Those are the guys I see on my window, guys. I mean, maybe some of you are somewhere near. Of course, Minchi, Tran, Rahil, what to say, man. Q Precious. Q, but I kind of recognize based on your contributions. But this month, the most active guy is Min from the Vietnamese community. And for this, he is getting the love. Congratulations. And the other has been amazing support in the last few months, and it's getting the pirate role is Rayson Sio. Congratulations, man. Welcome to the Pirate Club. You just discover how cool it is to be a pirate when you join. This is one of the most like special, how to say, special division of Blocksense. The pirates, and we have plans in educating more the pirates and doing really cool things together. Those things started already with boosting content from either from people from the community or people from the team. We're going this more and more, see how it works, and also support you guys in this process. Now we are, I would say, mature enough as a project to be doing more improvements of what we've been doing in the past, and of course grow it even further. So congratulations to those guys, and thank you guys for your contribution once again. My fourth point, it's you can see, because I'm by myself, things are going pretty quick. It's like I'm a talk machine now. There's so many things to say, but I'm happy because I have a little bit more time to answer your questions in the end, or just have like a visual chat maybe. But let us go to the official points I consider the most important for this month. and one is on the marketing and product, and this is the design of the new website that I mentioned. It's on the making. It matters because this is like a first point of contact when new partners or members come and they want to see the initial website was cool, and you remember that we did some redesign, of course. But there are things that can be improved, especially now that we are already start being live, and we are already on 60 networks deployed, and more to come. I love how we say this all the time, and it's actually true, because the moment we start finalizing one of our products, the team starts working on another, so we can, like now, the first one that we have is the price feeds and the push model, but we'll be working on more like a model which this will be much quicker, and of course will serve another use cases. So depending on our stage of development and the protocol, what stage we are, we'll be able to serve other use cases and other projects. So having a nice place like a website to welcome those people and to provide them with information is essential. That's why we've been working on it. It's greatly involved in this initiative is Stella from the marketing team, and also design guys and the founders, which are making the whole process, everything looks smooth and beautiful. So you guys can learn even more about the project. And this month there is one event that we prioritized. I know there is the Istanbul Blockchain Week. We didn't send a person there, but Magnus is currently in ECC, Cannes, and he'll be representing Blocksense, this time not as a speaker, but like a business, I'd say, person that is going to be interacting and be involved with communicating with more projects in the space and help us find even more valuable partners. So that's why he's there. And yeah, as I mentioned, I was pretty quick being by myself. So I would like to, for one, give the opportunity to someone, if you want to guys jump on stage and say something or type a question here. I'll give you a little bit of time. I asked Hugh to gather those questions. Maybe he put it in the special document I've prepared. If not, I'll just go through the questions I received earlier. Just give me a moment to get some. How's everybody feeling? Do you guys find this information useful? Do you get excited about what you hear? I mean, let me get the community vibe. I'm happy to have this supportive community. Honestly, like I feel much love. Actually, when I say this, and I remember that Oscar Hill, do you want me to say something on your behalf? And say, tell them I love them. So if you never heard the Hill saying to the whole community, I love you, so that's the moment you get this. And he's an amazing person. So okay, let me switch to the questions. I got around 10 questions, I think. Pirates love each other too, man. Absolutely true. Let me position this document here. So time you guys could ask a lot of questions, founders themselves, but I see every time there are new people, every time there are like new, how to say, new stations, new things to learn. I just want to mute this because it's really going crazy. Actually, I can just mute it, right? Okay, how this? You guys hear me if I stop the sound like this? It's really important to know now. Can still hear my voice. Give you a second. Yeah, this is what I did. Yeah, I'm in so many channels, and people still like. Just tell me, guys, if you still hear my voice. Okay, amazing. Thank you for confirming this. So let me go through the questions. I don't know, I don't have the name now, but I want to know the roadmap of Blocksense. I guess everyone wants to know the roadmap, of course. Is the entire framework of Blocksense completed? Will be there more project cooperation in the future? Which projects do you prefer to cooperate with? Okay, this is a great multi-part question. Let me answer in a very simple way so everybody can get this. We have discussed this in the past, and Blocksense vision is to be completely decentralized and permissionless protocol. But to get to this point, we have 3 stages. And the first stage is rolling out now with a proof of authority network with the pre-selected set of validators, which are going to run the nodes. And that's the first step we are in right now. The second step will be the eigenlayer AVS integration for greater security of the protocol. That's where we're going next in the moment, and it's in development. And the third stage will be when we became a fully decentralized protocol, when we get the zk circuits built. So the consensus algorithm will be running completely permissionally, and then everyone can run a node, everyone can create feeds, and that's the vision of Blocksense, to allow this to happen. So it's pretty exciting and pretty big. It's not going to happen overnight. We knew this when we started building this. So those are the steps in the roadmap that we are following right now. Will there be more project cooperation in the future? Of course. I mean, we're just getting started, bro. This is the way this protocol is designed, the way our vision, what our vision is, that we bring more and more protocols in the Ethereum ecosystem. So, but there'll be also SVM and NVM. So, we're gonna be moving from one ecosystem to another to be able to provide. That's pretty easy due to the design of Blocksense. Which project do you prefer to cooperate with? The focus is on chains that are just starting, and to be able to serve them as quick as possible. So we remove this entry barrier for them with no fee implementation and no fee integration, I'll say. And they can program the feeds that they need, that they'll serve their use case even beyond DeFi. So those are the use case and the chains and the projects we look to serve, and that's also the differentiation of Blocksense to other I would say oracles. And you should know that Blocksense is not, it's way more than Oracle. It's beyond Oracle, but we start with this first use case, I'd say. Okay. Second question. Will native tokens be issued in the future? Ecological expansion partnership. Okay, this a little bit covers also some part of the roadmap and milestones that I answered already, but yes, there's token in the roadmap, and it's a token with very strong utility. The token will help us to secure the network. So it's not just some hype token that you wonder what to do with. It's directly implied in the securing, creating, servicing everything that is part of Blocksense ecosystem will require the token. So that's it's a great way to use the token also to secure the network. Hope this answers your question. Most dApps trust oracles blindly. Shouldn't users be able to verify how data was sourced? Is Blocksense the first step to Oracle transparency? And also, how does Blocksense plan to retain users in the long run? So let me get to this. We can definitely look at Blocksense as indeed a step in the right direction regarding data transparency, because all of our Oracle scripts are required to be open source. And that's by design, and that's the vision. Because remember that we said very early on, the oracles are the maybe last missing part of that is centralized at the moment, and the vision of Blocksense is to completely decentralize this part. So we finally get to live to the vision and the potential of this blockchain technology, where there are no intermediaries and you don't depend on third parties and you don't have to ask for permission. So that's my answer to your question, sir. Wherever you are, thank you for your question. Question number 3, how do validators on different chains verify ZK proofs? Do they require special verification contracts? And how does Blocksense adapt its ZK setup across different chains? Okay, the ZK proofs are verified in smart contracts, like in any other protocol based on ZK proofs. So that's how it works. That's what because this mechanism, we use the underlying layer to verify the veracity and also publish only the only the proof on chain. And the ZK part helps you prove a test that this has been correct. So you don't need the whole complex computation again. Just it's enough to trust only one of these operations, of course, of multiple parties, so you're sure that the answer is correct. Okay. So will Blocksense long-term revenue model rely on data usage fees, APIs, access licensing, or enterprise B2B integrations with financial platforms? If there is a native token, what role will you play in securing the network, capturing value, and incentivizing ecosystem participants? As you can see, guys, some of those questions overlap. I already replied about the importance of the token for the economy, for the security of the network. So I'll just bring the new information here, and I'm sure you follow. So there will be several ways to earn money in the Blocksense network, and one is to be a node operator. To make it clear, this will be again available only when we hit on stage 3 of our development, which means when we became a fully permissionless decentralized network, and we move from the proof of authority to sharing coin mechanism that we are developing ourselves. And the other way to get rewards is an Oracle script creator. And to answer, Blocksense will be getting some parts of those feeds divided with the script creators. This will most likely lead, the vision is such that this will most likely lead to a marketplace where we will have a lot of offering of already ready feeds and data feeds, we can say, that can be used. And the more people want this, like it's super common, then it will most likely the offer better, the price will be much cheaper than the existing on-demand, let's say, solutions that we have. Okay. Let me go to the next question. Okay, and I see we're here getting some questions also added. So I have a few more questions. Is the Blocksense team thinking of collaborating with Caldera? Short answer, yes. Caldera and its meta layer connects disparate networks, and Blocksense is the bridge between the real world and blockchain. I think it could be useful to each other, and I think we are. Okay. The answer is yes. We're already in discussion, and Caldera is a partner that is going to enable Blocksense to serve to all the networks in their ecosystem. So it's pretty quick integration and massive indeed. We had the poker night with them. We're also in discussion of making other things, but the business team is now in making progress in the negotiations, and the moment things are official, they will be, of course, announced. So thank you for this question, Temnik, because I remember who asked me this question. Is Blocksense coming to Kaito? How to answer this question, guys? It makes sense for Blocksense to be on Kaito, I'd say, like maybe 6 months ago. Okay. Then there was like this leaderboard. Yeah. So that makes sense. But now people complain about how things work on Kaito. I don't think our vision and plans to get there. We actually have our own bot that is doing, if not similar, like, pretty similar job. The only difference is you, the community, are the yappers, and you're the ones getting the points instead of waiting for like a third party provider to say what is right, what is not. And your contributions are directly related to the project. So it's, in a way, it's more easy to track, and it's much more efficient than general Kaito world. Of course, I'm not the one to have the last word on it, so I let this open. And if it happens so in the future, it means that we decide it's a good idea and it makes sense for us. For now, it's not a part of discussions that I'm aware of, and so I say I leave it open like this. Okay, concerning Chainlink, which you all know, the first mover in the space, integration with MasterCard that helps cement global adoption. How can Blocksense attract top players that help global adoption? We are, as I mentioned, already partnering with projects that are building in RWA, and that's something new to the space, and bringing all those projects, it's unlocking a lot of opportunities. So even if you don't know the project like MasterCard, tapping into already existing industries will definitely benefit not only us as a project, but also the entire space. Because let's be honest, let's see. I mean, what happens if we remain in only the existing current model, and what is there? It's only smart contracts passing information to each other, right? So it's, even if there are tenfold increase in smart contracts or 1,000-folds of increase, there is pretty much the same data that is passed between different smart contracts and different UI applications, but kind of pretty much having the same logic, right? And introducing new asset types like, let's say, properties or anything that comes to your mind that can be commoditized, like you can say gold or any real world assets. This will definitely bring the space to next level. And that's also the vision of Blocksense, to enable even more unheard of use cases with the programmable oracle that we are, with the script that you can write for yourself and to serve the needs that you have. So guys, yeah, this was the last question. I'm really happy I managed to go through this in only 45 minutes. Like a non-stop talking. But actually it's pretty cool. I'm happy to see also 108 who is booted here. 108 members. One just dropped. Come on, it is sabotaging my my example. To say that we are like a peaceful community of pirates sailing the seven seas together. And yeah, it was much to be with you guys. Let me tune into the chat to see what's going on. There's some questions maybe I can answer. Or are you guys satisfied with what you hear? Is there some information that is missing for you, or like how do you feel about Blocksense after hearing this? That's important. People already commenting on the partnerships that we have and how this will help us grow. So it's pretty cool. Chat can continue. I think we can bring the call to an end. Really happy to see you all on this call again. And next time, I'll learn some words in Nigerian, I promise. I'm really happy to learn new languages, although I'll never be a master in it, but at least to greet you guys when you drop your flag in Nigeria. So thank you, everyone. Enjoy this amazing Friday night or weekend that is coming. Never forget to touch grass or be in nature. This is, I say this not because it's fancy, but I think it's really important to restore your entire system and to be full on power for our next week's adventure and also next month. Happy to be with all of you. Greetings. Thank you, pirates. Ahoy.